guys, welcome to Candle Coven. My name is Taylor, and today I'm going over my October empties, my Taylor trash, if you will. That was a nickname of mine in school, and that felt like a really appropriate name for what I'm doing right now, which is going through my garbage, technically. So, I'm going to start with candles. I have a lot of stuff. This is obviously one of my favorite times of the year, so I do use a little more than usual. We shall see, because I'm new to like wax, and I'm also just like overgrowing my candle collection, so I'm burning a lot more than usual and getting through more than usual. So I don't know if it'll continue to be this big all the way through to like spring, which is like my least favorite time of the year. But anyway, candles. Village Candle Pumpkin Donuts. This was very clean, and I got this from TJ, and this brand burns so clean, I just don't get throw. I really liked the scent. Like, I remember this performing well on my lamp in my exercise room at my old place, but it just doesn't throw well burning. I mean, I didn't smell a thing. I put it in my bathroom too. I was just trying to get through it, using it as ambiance, really. So the next one is Witch's Brew by Yankee. Nothing. I did not smell this at all. Burned fine, but I mean, no throw. No throw again. This was in the bathroom. Again, nothing. Candles this big, and as pricey as they are generally, it is not okay, and it just sucks because this is beautiful. I mean, Witch's Brew is one of the greatest scents of all time. But I don't know if I'm ever going to purchase it again, to be honest. Maybe a 3-wick. Maybe, I haven't tried that yet. Perhaps a wider vessel that perhaps will throw better. Maybe, but I don't have good luck with Yankees 3-wicks either, but such a beautiful scent. I'm sure everyone's familiar with it. Gorgeous, gorgeous, really like dirty, dark patchouli. There's like a teensy hint of cinnamon in the background. So, so good. It's kind of like incensey to me. I kind of get like a smoked note from it. Love it. And yeah, these are the like assorted ones. This is Vanilla Pumpkin by Trader Joe's. This sucked. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother with, I don't know what type of wax that is. I don't know if that's totally soy, because it was an interesting burn. Natural soy wax blend. Well, I didn't smell this. I didn't smell it at all. And I have smelled some of their candles, but this was not one of them. I smelled nothing in my bathroom, and it also was very problematic burning. No. I regret that purchase. And I don't think I'll really buy from them in the future. I know they have like a tomato leaf one or whatever that I have smelled, and I didn't buy it. Next time it comes back, I will try that because I always hear that one's great. And then I have Vintage Books by DW. Couldn't help it. It was on clearance for $6, but it is not very good. I don't know why I bothered, just because it's cheap. Silly. It was just a name that was enticing. It's hard to describe this. There's almost like a peppery note. I could almost see like green pepper. It smells very different than most like old book scents. I mean, there is something kind of rugged in aged paper. Yeah, I think I like the scent. It's so light. I mean, I just got nothing from that. And then Pumpkin Hollow from Colonial Candle Company. This was good. This was a 16 ounce, and it burned well. This one, out of the ones I tried, got the dirtiest, but I probably burnt it for too long, to be honest. I do that sometimes. And this one was really good. Yeah, this one was nice. It threw very strongly. Open, concept approved and everything. Very good, very strong. Very, like, typical pumpkin spice, really. I feel like some gourmand elements came out, but it was still very, like, roasty smelling. Almost reminded me of, like, an overdone waffle cone mixed with pumpkin spice is kind of what I got. Or like a somewhat burning oat streusel. It had a bit of that, like, roasty, toasty wick smell that sometimes I don't like, but I feel like it worked for that scent. I'm already running out of space to put those over there. I wish I had a bigger area to do this, because yeah, this gets hard. And then I have Feeling Spooky from Studio Series. This is from At Home. This was $7.99. This also sucked. Pumpkin spice, sandalwood, cedarwood, musk, and tonka. This is a beautiful scent. Gosh, I wish I would have thrown. It really wasn't that light on cold. Sadly, I noticed like it's really common if I try another brand outside of like BBW, Goose Creek, Kringle, all of those, I feel like I very rarely get throw, which is a shame. It's like those are like the pioneers and no one can compare. I'm sure there's like small businesses too and like, you know, south of Sanity and stuff I've tried like that, yeah, but just from like department stores and stuff, their candles are terrible usually. Like this burned fine. Took a while to pool out and everything, but it got there. It just had no throw at all, at all, at all. Again, I had it in the bathroom. It was beautiful. It was really pretty. This smelled actually very reminiscent of a perfume called Angel Share, which is very popular now. It's like an apple brandy, somewhat like, almost like an incense is there. It's like apple brandy near the fireplace type of smell. It's very beautiful. I love that scent, and this definitely was reminiscent of it. It just had zero throw output. But one good one here, actually, out of the randoms. Pumpkin Hollow from Milk House. Now, everything I've tried from Milk House has been good. This was $13 somewhere. It doesn't actually have... I think this might have been Home Goods. But I've tried, 3 candles from them, and I think one was okay. But this and... No? Vanilla cream from them was great, and that was a vanilla candle. And then oatmeal and honey was fantastic, too. There was one that wasn't that great. I can't remember what it was, but... This is fantastic. This was really good. This actually filled my open concept. Man, I felt bad letting this one go. This one was interesting. This, I almost feel like was a mislabeled one, perhaps. Because this was like, it was very salty, savory. Like right now, smelling it. Same. Like there's not much sweetness here. And I don't get pumpkin. This to me smells like exactly like a bag of salted pistachios. Like it is extremely nutty. It's so, like, this is the most authentic, like, nutty smell I've ever smelled. It is so nutty, like, salty, savory. Like, truly, I don't get any cherry or almond here. It's just, like, genuinely smells like salted pistachios. I've never smelled anything like this in my life, and it was fantastic. But I feel like that would not be named Pumpkin Hollow. I feel like maybe that's why it was there. That it was some sort of like mislabel or something. Like there's no way this is called Pumpkin Hollow. But it was great. It burned really well. I didn't get like soot. It burned nice all the way down. Yeah, I don't really see any soot here. And the jar is really cute. They're maybe, you know, $1 or $2 more than I'd like to spend. But I think Home Goods charges a little bit more for their candles, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're usually more expensive than like TJ and Marshall's. But yeah, I like that brand. I like that brand. I have a few of their wax melts too. They performed very well. So that's one brand I approve of. And then I have what is this company? 96, I'm guessing? 96. This was very pretty. I like this vessel, and it was gorgeous when it was burning. This was very, very pretty. 2 wicks for this small vessel. Worked really nice, didn't get too hot or anything. It pulled out really well. I was hoping it would be stronger because it smells really strong and cold. It smells strong right now, but it doesn't throw well. And maybe it's just the size because it's not very big, but how much was this? $10. Yeah, it smells like a cinnamon spice vanilla from BBW, but a lot stronger. A lot stronger and almost like a pinch more cinnamon. So good. It smells delicious, but I didn't get throw from it, so I don't know about this brand in the future because, I mean, that one smelled strong on cold, and I didn't get anything burning, so that's tells me that's going to happen again. And, yeah, I just have BBW and GC left. Okay. I'm just trying to think of where I'm going to put these things. I have to, like, cut and edit this so that I can actually move things and make space. So this first one is Honeycrisp Hayride from BBW. This one was Beautiful Weekend, full of Honeycrisp apples and crisp autumn leaves. This burned well. No issues, I don't think. Looks like it turned grayish a little. Nothing crazy. I actually liked this more than I thought. I passed on this at first because It was smelling cologne-y, but I actually don't really get cologne all too much. Maybe a hair, but this, funnily enough, a lot of people think is very cologne-y. And of course, our noses are all different, so they're not wrong. But I'm surprised because like, BBW during fall, all they do is make these like earthy scents and they all smell like cologne to me, almost always. But this is one of the first ones that actually didn't. So I'm surprised other people found it that way and probably the reverse of how I usually am. But this one was nice. It was like kind of a clean fall scent. It's very clean to me. It has like a clean muskiness and almost reminds me of like a bougie counter cleaner in a nice house. That sort of vibe. Not like my favorite thing ever. Not something I'll probably repurchase, but I enjoyed it. And the throw was better than I thought it would be. It got stronger towards the bottom. It became more of a medium. It started off light. And then I have Wicked Vanilla Woods. Now this is this year's jar. I'm still burning last year's jar, trying to get some space. I still have a few left. And this was hard. This was on sale for $6 and there was a million of them and I tried so freaking hard. I didn't buy more. It's so hard because I really love this scent. I'm still kind of regretting it because I love this scent. Magical Vanilla, Glowing Amberwood, Enchanted Pink Pepper. Yeah, burned well. I didn't have any issues with it. It's just so good. And this jar seems stronger to me. Like, I don't remember having great throw last year from mine, and then neither from the single wicks I've had through the years. I had like the tester single wicks back when they did those, which I really, really miss. But this all of a sudden, this year was like really good. Like this was nice. This threw very well. It filled my room up well. I don't think I ever took it out here, but I used it on the patio so that I could just like sit there and enjoy it. And it was really nice the whole time I was out there. I really, really, really love that candle. Love it so, so much. And I'm kind of kicking myself for not grabbing another just because, I mean, they're cheap. Why not? I'm going to end up rebuying it next year or the year after that. But pumpkin pecan waffles, maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, brown sugar. This one drifted like crazy right at the end there. So I'm glad that it kind of put itself out. That was going to be a hazard. I would have blew it out, of course, had I have noticed that sooner. But now this scent is one that I love in body care. I just think it's okay in a candle. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I love the body care so much. I just feel like this gets like a little bit of a scorched edge. It's not terrible in this jar. Like right now it's smelling pretty good. But I just don't like the performance very much on this anymore. At least, or that's my nose. I'm just not getting a lot from it. And I mean, it's not a weak candle. It's just, that used to be a 10. They used to be so strong. And now, I mean, I had that in my open concept. And I mean, I got whiffs of it every once in a while. That was it. And in my room, it was like maybe a medium. But, you know, I mean, it's not bad. It used to be really strong. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's just me. But next one is Honeycrisp Apple. I'm still debating on whether I want to save this jar because it's so damn pretty. But I feel like I can't save every jar that's beautiful. I'll probably make something like this again. It's just so pretty. So pretty. And this one looks like it got a little bit gray, but no big issues that I remember on this one. Golden Honeycrisp Apple Blossom Fresh Sugarcane. This is from last year. And I remember lamping this one a few times, and I feel like it was starting to weaken, and I thought maybe it wasn't going to be that strong burning, but this was very strong. Open concept approved. It was strong. It just smells like a really sweet, basic, like red delicious apple. It's not my favorite. I don't know why. I'm not that into just like apple on its own, usually, unless it's country apple, like the old body care from BBW. I love that, and that's not all too different, so I'm surprised that I don't like love it, but it's a good apple candle for sure. And then toasted almonds, vanilla glaze, flaky croissant, and this is almond croissant in last year's packaging, I think. This was very pretty. And that one's a bit murky. I had this at my parents' most of the time, and they overburn their candles for sure. And I left it there for a few months actually. But this is something I'm getting kind of tired of. I still have another one. I think it's just so strong. It's really strong, and I appreciate the strength of this. Like, this is amazing. They have a 3,000 square foot house almost, and it filled their house. Like, it's very strong. I took that last little bit over here, and it filled my house. I mean, it's such a strong, impressive scent. I just wish I got more like bread. On cold, it smells like almond paste completely, just like almond extract. And then when you actually use it, you start getting like butter. But I feel like I never pick up on like dough, like a yeasted dough. I wish I did. It's still a nice scent. I think I'm just tired of it because it's like so strong that it like sticks to your brain, and I just feel like I need a break from it. So this next one is Autumn Chai, which is cinnamon chai, French vanilla froth, and smooth caramel. This is from last year as well. I'm trying to get through some of my older jars to make space. This one was better than I thought it would be. I don't know why it looks so weird down there, but this burned well. This one, I remember being really weak the year before last. I didn't really jive with it that much. It doesn't smell that strong here, but this was actually a good performer, specifically on my lamp. On my lamp, it was really strong, and I was surprised by that, because if something is like really, really, really weak burning, it's normally not going to be like powerhouse on a lamp, but certainly better, but not really strong. But that was like very strong on my lamp. I preferred it on there. It was still decent burning, nothing wrong with it. It's too milky for me. It's okay. It's like, it's a passable like fall scent, but it doesn't give me chai really. It's a little too milky. It's a little too underspiced. I'm not getting like cardamom, black pepper. You know, it's just kind of a basic fall scent. And then, yeah, that is the end of my BBW. On to Goose. I gotta move faster. Bourbon Woods. This was a beautiful jar. And it burned well. No issues. I don't think I got much soot or anything. This one is Rich Bourbon, Maple Wood, and Sweet Tonka. I like the scent well enough. I just don't find it very boozy. It's just missing something. It's just kind of lackluster. It's kind of like a maple wood smell. I feel like I get maple. I get like maybe like an oak barrel, like wood smell, but I don't get a lot of the booze. I wish I got more of that. It's missing like a musky element. There's something there a little, but not a lot. I feel like it could have been better. The scent itself was still nice. It was still like a nice, cozy, woodsy scent. It just wasn't that interesting, and the strength definitely was crap. That one was crap. It doesn't smell like super duper duper weak on cold to me, but nah, I didn't get much on my lamp. I didn't get much burning. I put it in my bathroom. I didn't get much there either. This next one is Enchanted Elixir. Beautiful jar. Another one that I would consider keeping because it is just beautiful. But I have to resist. Possessed Pears, Enchanted Berries, and Spellbinding Sugar. This one was the weirdest thing ever. I mean, it smells absolutely nothing like that to me. And I have no idea. Good burn. No clue if this is a me thing. Well, I know it's not because there's a bunch of people that agreed, but like, I don't know if it's a batch thing where we all got different batches, or noses are just that weird. Like, there are a few people that like actually smelled fruity. And then there was a lot of people that got what I got, was getting like something boozy, musky, acetone, like nail polish remover. And it's not a bad thing. I like this. Like, I find it enchanting. I feel like it actually fits this vibe more than like what pear and berry would have done with just like a basic like fruit punch scent, which is what I expected. I think this is actually mystical smelling and interesting and unique. It's almost like a witch putting on makeup or something. I get like almost like that plasticky powdery makeup note, and then like nail polish, like a glamorous witch or something. And I swear I would get like a hint of booze. Like, there's a bit of muskiness here. There's something. It's really interesting. I actually like this scent. And the strength ended up being good. This was really light at first. It got really good. Yeah, like halfway down, solid. Very solid. Filled my room up, like, actually pretty damn strong. And I finished it out on the porch, just sitting next to it, enjoying it. And then Candy Corn. For some reason, I forgot to actually just do a dedicated review on this. I think because it was smelling weird to me on cold. On cold, I was just like, this is a lid from The Perfect Christmas from BBW from years ago, by the way. I don't know where my lid went. What was I getting on cold? Dirty burn, though. This one was real dirty. This when I first lit it, my very first burn was crazy. The freaking flames were tiki torches. They were insanely huge, and like I think it set my fire alarm off and everything. Like it was wild in the beginning. It chilled out towards the end. Like towards the end it wasn't bad, but yeah, the quality of this candle was not good. But the scent itself is nice, and it was smelling like a fizzy cola and like gummy worms or something to me. I can't remember what the heck I said, but I know that fizzy cola thing I'm getting, and I still get it, actually. What it is, to me, is like bonfire leaves falling and marshmallows roasting. Those candles, for some reason, and Halloween Night from the Peanuts line, those all, for some reason, I feel like I get like a cream soda element. And it's the same one I get here. I don't know what that is. It's just, there's something, I guess it's something in like the sweet note they're using, but I smell it in all of those candles, and I get it here too. So I wouldn't call this like a soda candle, but there's just something, there's an element that almost reminds me of like cream soda, which is like not terribly far off from candy corn. So yeah, I'd say it's like pretty authentic. It smells like you were cooking caramel. So pretty authentic. Really strong thrower too. Really, really strong thrower. That was excellent. Throw was a beast. And for like, like a candy corn candle, that was great. It just was really like icky, burning, very icky. And then a Halloween Party from Goose Creek. Does this have a double label? No, it doesn't. I know a lot of these jars did. This one does not. This one burned very clean, very nice burn. This was Halloween Fog, Smoked Incense, Warm Patchouli, and Graveyard Mist. Perfect notes. I thought I would love it, and I'd like it. This is one of those ones where I'm a weirdo, and I get like a cologne from this. Not like, it's not terrible, but oh, it's so weird. Like, to me, this smells like Gillette shaving cream. Like, for sure, I get that, but then I do get other elements. I get patchouli. I gotta say, it grew on me. I like it. I for sure like the scent. It's just, this is like a normal, that's like a normal, like, gentleman's nighttime scent to me, and not a Halloween one, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why I don't get what everyone else does. I wish I did, but it's still a nice candle. I didn't even talk about it. Performance was light. I think I got a lighter one too. I think most people enjoyed theirs. Mine was definitely light, even towards the bottom where it tends to get strong for Goose Creek. That one stayed very light, sadly. And this next one is Ghost Treats. This is the pumpkin peanut brittle dupe, or like grandma nut from the Candyland. Crunchy cookie, roasted peanuts, toasted brittle, caramelized sugar. This one is nice. I'm just kind of tired of the DNA. This one got sooty towards the end. And this didn't start off like super, it didn't start off as strong as I thought it would be. It got very strong towards the end though. Very, very strong. So I was impressed by that. Goodness me, I'm almost done with the candles and I haven't even done anything else. I'm gonna have to be so fast. Witching Hour from Aldis / I know it's like Huntington Home. Weren't these called something else? No, I think these are Huntington. But this is cinnamon, cranberry, golden apple, ginger. They burn damn well, though, I'll tell you that. Aldi's burns really well. I don't get soot. This was very light. I didn't get much from it. It's just like a basic spiced apple scent. Light on the spice. Bit of a brighter apple note. They just burn so clean. And, they're like $4.50. Very good deal. This is Vampire's Veil, Black Jasmine, Tobacco Flower, and Vanilla. Really cute. These all, like, lit up and had, like, little designs behind the picture. Nothing too crazy, but some little, like, outlines of, like, a skeleton or whatever. And, again, pretty good burn on this one. Yeah, I love this scent. It's a beautiful, like, gothic floral. Beautiful, gothic floral, very, like, dusty, atmospheric, beautiful. Yeah, I liked this. This was not very good burning. It was great on a lamp. That was surprisingly very strong on my lamp. Burning, I didn't get much from it. And then Haunted Pumpkin Patch, which is heirloom pumpkin, orange bitters, and amber woods. Beautiful freaking jar. And I hope this comes back. It's just a basic pumpkin spice scent, but it just burns so well and is so cheap and it smells so good. It just smells really good and the performance was fantastic. I feel like a gourmand element comes out of this when I actually used it. This smelled really similar to that Colonial Candle Pumpkin Hollow or whatever. It had like that almost like a waffle cone note to it again for me. Whereas on cold, it kind of smelled like almost like a charred pumpkin a little, like slight, just a slight, like a resinous pumpkin, woodsy pumpkin. And yeah, it was nice. I would definitely rebuy this one. Very strong, very like incredibly strong on my lamp, and then very strong burning too. I used it in my open concept, and it filled it pretty well. And that is the end of my candles. I hope so. My goodness, this is going to be long. And moving on to body care and other assorted items, I have Book Law from BBW. I wish the candle was as strong as that. Not much to say. Room sprays are pretty much always strong. You know, I don't think I've ever had one that wasn't strong, so I do love that about them. I like to use them in my car. This is Autumn Drive. Love that. I probably should have purchased another of that one. Just, that to me is watermelon gum. And then like a bit of an amber background, just a bit. And the candle, I got a lot of amber, but in like the body care and other items like that, it's mostly just like watermelon gum to me. Love it. And then I have Leaves Falling and Marshmallows Roasting from Goose Creek. There's nothing left in there. But this smelled like the candle. I feel like I get like a chemical component. I don't know what it is about Leaves Falling, but for me, I always pick up a hint of something kind of acrid chemically. I don't hate it, but something about it. But then Bonfire Leaves that came out in a candle, you know, a little while ago, that smells just like it, but without the chemical, so I prefer that one. And Halloween Night from Peanuts also smelled a lot like it. And then I have Bewitched from That Smell Good Shop, her little deodorants that she just stopped selling, and I'm so upset, and I wish she would have warned me, because I would have loaded up, because I love these. It's my favorite deodorants. They work so well. I don't sweat through them. I have problem with like natural deodorants, but these are fantastic. I love them. This is Balsam Patchouli, Light Florals, and Smoked Woods. Definitely wasn't my favorite scent. All those notes would make me think that it would be kind of like a darker scent, but for some reason this is very clean and bright. And there's something in here. There's another scent she has. I can't remember the name. I think it has Canyon in the name, but it smells really similar to that. So I think it's just like a base oil that she's using that is like a really like sharp, clean scent that I'm not used to for something that's like patchouli and what have you. It grew on me though. It did grow on me. It works well for a deodorant too. And then I have Pumpkin Cupcake hand sanitizer. Not much to say about that. Smelled great. Pumpkin Cupcake really, really grew on me. I used to not like that scent. Now I love it. And then I went through Tonka Tobacco, which is a dupe of Tobacco Vinyl from Tom Ford. This shit is really good. This is from Walgreens, and I think CVS has it as well. I think it's like $20. And they go on sale a lot. Smells just like it. Smells just like it. It's really strong. Really, really good performer. Really, really good, honestly. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like I went through a Perfect in Pink last month, so I gotta try to remember to not go over the same scents again, but I'm not sure if I did. It's a cherry floral. I really like it. It reminds me of Christmas now, because that's when it came out, and it's a very strong perfume. And the pistachio glaze, this works really well in the perfume too. Beautiful, creamy pistachio. Very delicious. I love it. I don't think I get a patchouli thing. I don't know if that's just marketing, but I don't really get patchouli, but it is beautiful. And then Vanilla Ease. This is probably the lightest out of all of them, but still good. It's very pretty. I've said this a bunch of times. It reminds me of like a lavender London fog. It's also similar to Goddess by Burberry a bit, but it's more lavender forward, but then it's like sweeter too. It's very pretty. And then I actually went through my own. I figured I'd talk about it. I make perfume. So I made like a licorice pumpkin firewood blend. And I really liked this. And I wore this every night for like all of the Halloween events I went to. Every haunted house or Halloween party. Everything I went to, I wore that. And it was awesome. I love it. I love being able to create my own scents. It's super fun. And then I went through Emily in Paris freaking Champagne in Paris, I think it's called. This was gifted to me. And holy crap. And now I'm really sad it's gone. This takes me so long to get through. I live in Florida and I'm super moisturized. and I don't feel like I need to wear cream, so it takes me so long to get through them. But this is Champagne Spritz, Elderberry Fizz, and Lily of the Valley. Man, I really liked this one. And now it makes me sad because I use this so much because I don't put a lot on every time I use it. So I use it like every day. So now it's just like, now it's ingrained in my head. And now I feel like I'm going to miss it a lot. Yeah. And then this came out for Christmas. So now it just smells like Christmas to me. So it kind of makes me sad to let go of it, but it is what it is. And then Vintage Vinyl on the Wallflower. This was good. This was really good. I have been striking out. I have not smelled anything in any of the ones I've tried within like the last 6 months. This was fantastic. I have it in like my Headless Horseman Wallflower. And I think the freaking non-scent controls work better. I think that's what it is. That one's old and it doesn't have scent control, and it's, for some reason, works better. I get new scent control ones and they break within a month. I literally smell nothing. But this worked fantastic. It smells so good. It smells very dark. Definitely like kind of a Halloween scent to me. I love it. I bought backups. I do really, really enjoy that scent. And I heard we were supposed to get a candle, and I'm really hoping that happens. And then I actually have a splash left of both of these, but I just wanted to include them because I don't want to hold on to them for longer. Fairy Tale, BB Dubs. I'm not going to read notes and everything. This video is so long already. This is great. It's like Yves Saint Laurent dupe for Libre, I believe. Is that it? Brain fart. I know what it is. I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, I think that's it. But very nice. Pomegranate, orange blossom, amber. Very pretty, warm floral. Warm ambery floral, which is kind of unique. I like it. I love perfumey scents like this. I'm going to finish off that last little splash. And then Glazed Pumpkin from BBW. This, I'm sure a lot of people are loving. And I like it too. I like it too. There's something about it that reminds me of pumpkin pecan waffles, but it's not as good as that. It's not as bright. It's not as crisp. It just smells like pumpkin cakey, but there's something kind of muted about it. I can't even describe it, but it's good. It performs well. Definitely like one of the stronger mists I've tried. It is good, but I don't feel like I need to hold on to that for long. And I've done well. Like, I've actually got my body mist down to pretty good now. I'm proud of myself, so I'm trying so hard to actually get through these and get through anything I don't love or things I have backups of. But like Cozy Vanilla Bourbon, this one is hard for me just because I do really like this scent. It's so hard. It's hard to get rid of things that you really do like, because then I just feel like I'm going to end up repurchasing it again. So I may as well just keep it, right? So that's online exclusive. So that's why I'm not worried, because I'm not going to buy that online. And I have Fireside Flurries, which I feel like is very similar. And then Beautiful Day. Holy crap. I can't remember if this was the OG or if this was... oh, there's still a little. Or if this was like a year or two later. But when I smell this, it's so nostalgic and it brings me back. But then at the same time, I don't want to wear it. I don't know. It's something I just like to smell and remember, but like, it's not something I feel like I want to wear now. It's just not my thing anymore. That was when I was quite young. But yeah, was really hard for me to get rid of old bottles like that in the past, but I'm just ready to get them the hell out of here. And then I have Blueberry Sugar Pancakes. I held on to this one for a long time. Loved this one. That one actually had some juice in it. This is very beautiful. This has been probably my favorite of their Blueberry Gourmands in body care. Yeah, I really liked that, and it's more of a light scent. It's like a light blueberry, like light pancakes. It's not like really cloying, I think is what it is. It's just like really like honey-like sweet instead of like really, really sugary and like crazy, which I don't mind usually, but there's just something light and yummy about that scent. And it wasn't actually hard for me to get rid of it for once, which is cool. I'm ready to move on. And Gingham Glow Conditioner. This was really good. This was really strong. That was one that actually does linger in my hair. And one of the like suntan lotion scents that I do like. Pretty scent. Really love the candle too. And then Gingham Gorgeous Shampoo. This is shampoo. I don't find that the shampoo really lingers in my hair. It's conditioner that does. I already went through the conditioner last month, which I get through faster because my fiance uses it as hair gel. So yeah, I get through those a lot faster. And then I have pistachio glaze. This smells like the perfume I mentioned. Very nice. I think that was one that actually lingered on my skin slightly. And then, ow, you're freaking cutting into me. And then I have jasmine. This one was hard. This one was hard. I love this scent. I love this scent. I can't even explain why. It's just, this is like a Baccarat Rouge DNA, but they just did something so pretty to it. It's like, it's very earthy. It's so beautiful. This reminds me of a scent from Zara, the store, called Winter Red Temptation. Ugh, it's so good. I don't know. It's like Baccarat Rouge, but they added like tobacco and like some really dark berries and like a hint of incense or something. It's just really pretty. And that one was really good and really strong on my skin, which is surprising. And then I think that's it for like the mist and what have you. And then I have Farmhouse Pumpkin and Spice. Dag nabbit. This was such beautiful packaging. And this year is equally as beautiful, and I haven't purchased yet because I'm just trying not to. I still have one left, and it's my favorite fall scent for sure. But I just don't want to freaking go nuts, you know? And then Wicked Vanilla Woods. Love, love, love. Already mentioned it. Love, love, love. It's so good. And the hand soap too. Lingers on my skin. It's just damn good. Again, it was really hard for me to not buy more. And I'm out of it, but I need to try new things. Palo Santo Pumpkin from Homeworks. I loved this scent. This I really loved. It's just mostly like a woodsy scent. I don't think I really picked up on much pumpkin at all. It was just a really pretty, like light, woodsy, ambery, maybe a hint of like an incensiness. Simple, but very, very beautiful. Kind of light in the soap and the candle, I hear. And then Hot Cider Donut. This is a body wash that I had to grab. This was from last year, $8.99 at TJ Maxx, and this smells so damn good. But, wow, I don't know if that's just what the cinnamon does, and I knew it when I smelled this. I was like, should you be putting this on your body with it having like cinnamon in it? I feel like that's gonna burn. Yeah, honey, it did. This was freaking nuts. I could use it as hand soap. That was fine. But wow, I turned freaking beet red. I looked like I was on fire. It didn't hurt too bad, but like I was freaking red. I still haven't taken pictures. I wanted to show them and be like, y'all have pulled this off the shelves, right? Because that was weird. I feel like that wasn't an allergic reaction though. I feel like that's just maybe what that does because of the cinnamon. So yeah, that's weird. And then the last thing is wax. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm gonna move all this stuff out of the way. And the last thing I have to share with you guys is wax, retail, and vendor. I'm gonna try to move really fast. This is Blueberry Glazed Donuts. This is so freaking good. I think this is like the same brand that makes Sensationals, I think. They have like a lot of different subsidiaries, so it's hard to keep up, but this is just ridiculous. Gosh. This and like the Blueberry Pumpkin Muffin from South of Sanity is the best blueberry bakery I've ever smelled. This is so freaking good. There's like a zesty lemon smell in here that just completes it. And it's so good. It's so bakery. The blueberry is so freaking juicy. It is so freaking good. Like, I don't usually like go crazy for blueberry bakery all that often. Like, I like it, but I don't go like nuts for it. But that is just like ridiculous. I already bought a backup and it's so strong. That one is so freaking strong and amazing. I got that at home. I haven't seen it anywhere else. A lot of these are from At Home, by the way. This is from At Home brand. This is Macintosh apple. These are very affordable, and this smelled just like a real apple, like a very authentic, like I bit into the skin and I got the juice. That was one of the most authentic apples I've ever smelled, and it performed well too. So yeah, I'm impressed by that one. And then Appleberry Rose from Better Homes and Gardens. I don't know why I got this. I think I bought this when I had like zero wax. Like I had like literally no wax at all. And yeah, it's just okay. Nothing wrong with it, but it's like a really like basic floral. The rose doesn't smell like an authentic one. It's not really that perfumey. I don't really get apple. It's just kind of like a bland, like a floral air freshener smell. And then Pumpkin Carving from Kirkland's. This was actually a really nice performer. I was surprised. Pumpkin, caramel, and cream are the notes, but This to me smells like a burnt coffee almost. I get like a hint of like a charred pumpkin smell. I get like burnt, and not in a bad way, but I get like a roastiness, and then I definitely am getting something coffee-like here. So it's almost like burnt coffee. I'm not sure how much everyone else would love that, but I like that one. And it performed very well for Kirkland's. I wasn't expecting it to. And then pumpkin spice from Target. This was really nice. Oh yeah, that smells so good. I have not had good luck with Target wax melts. This was really, really strong and very, very nice. This is like really ginger forward to me. This smells similar to how the Great Pumpkin from Goose Creek smells on cold. On like burn, that candle changed a lot for me, but that's like how it was on cold, where it smelled like a gingerbread cake. That's like really gingerbread forward to me, and I love it. And then Butter Rum Mocha, I think these all say like Fusion because they're from At Home, but I think they're like the same thing as Sensationals at Walmart, I think. This Butter Rum Mocha was bland. It's kind of bland, kind of like a creamy caramel smell. Yeah, it mostly smells like creamy caramel and like a hint of like artificial chocolate. It's not terrible. It's not great. Performance was okay. I used it as a blender mostly. And then Girls Night Out, this was really strong. This to me smells like it's supposed to be duping Cactus Blossom from BBW. But there's something in it. I feel like it almost reminds me of Cactus Blossom mixed with like Perfect and Pink. I swear I get like a hint of cherry. But yeah, that one's nice. I still have a backup, and I'm just not in the mood for that right now, but it's a good one and it performs well. And then I have two from Aldis. This one was like Cider Lane type, like a cinnamon cashmere type of scent, I think, and then like a grape candy type of scent. All performed really well, and I really enjoyed the, I just said the word, Cider Lane. I really enjoyed that, and I don't even really like that scent. For some reason, I like it when other people dupe it. I don't know why that is, but very strong. They're so affordable, and they throw so well, so I'm always impressed by Aldi's. And then this was just a bunch of, like, normal pumpkin scents. They were all very similar pumpkin spice scents. They were all very well done, and they were all strong. And then I have two from Goose. This is Marshmallow Waffle Cone. This one is nutty to me. No, I love the way this smells. If this comes back in a candle, I'd like it. I feel like it might not be strong, because, I mean, this wasn't, like, it wasn't bad. I was using it today, finishing it off, and it actually performed pretty well, but, like, it's still a bit on the soft side, though. Like, it kind of smells nutty to me. I feel like this actually could almost pass as being, like, a peanut butter cookie, and I don't know if that's just a me thing, but that one was nice. I probably wouldn't get the wax again. I mean, it performs well enough. And then Carrot Cake Pop from Goose Creek. This, I know, has a, like, cult following. But again, is it my nose? Batch issues? I've had batch issues. I know that. They definitely have some quality issues over there at Goose Creek, but this to me is very spice heavy. I don't get cream cheese. I get like a hint of orange, almost. I get a hint of citrus, and I know other people have mentioned that, and I don't mind that part. It's just, I don't get like much cakiness. It just smells like highly spicy, and it smells nice. It's just not carrot cake to me at all. And I've yet to try the freaking Easter carrot cake. I've never tried their carrot cake from their actual Easter line. I can't wait to actually try that next year, so I can see if it's hopefully not that, because I know people love that one. And then I have honey-soaked apples from Swan Creek. This was great. And you know what? I love this, and I realized halfway through the thing, I realized, like, this might be a dupe of Cider Lane. It smells pretty similar. For some reason, once again, I like it a lot. But yet I don't like Cider Lane from BBW. I don't know why. This is so freaking nuclear. Like, this is so strong. If you like a beautiful, like, caramel apple scent, it's not quite caramel, though. I feel like it's a little different than Cider Lane. It's very similar. I just think it's like a jillion times stronger. And then I swear I get like a lactonic creaminess kind of, but it's so good. It's almost like apple macchiato for BBW mixed with Cider Lane, but it's so, like, this is so freaking strong. This could probably scent a room just being left open. Like, it's so strong. It was so impressive. I can't wait to come across them again. I know not everyone has good luck, so that might just be a one-off, you know. And then that's it for that. So let me just move to this. Lavender and Speckles. Ardently Admired, which is Sweet Milk, and the Olive Branch. This was really light. It's one of those that's a creeper though. It's light on cold. It got much better when I actually used it. And then Tea and Cakes, Pink Sugar, Pistachio Pretzel. Very nice. Very, very strong. Very pistachio heavy. And I liked it a lot. And then Apple Down. This was sent in like a mystery bag. Meh, I would never in a million years order this. Red delicious apples blended with honey spice pears, touch of quiche and vanilla and brown sugar. Yeah, I would never order this. Not because I, you know, hate scents like that. It's just so basic to me. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I can get this from anywhere and I would never buy that when there's such interesting stuff out there. So for me, that was just like, okay. It was strong. It was very strong. It was a nice apple scent. But that's all it was. It just smelled like apple. I didn't actually get much spice or anything either. And then Pink Prissy Pig, Cinnamon Embers. I actually threw away some things that I felt like I had not much to say about, but because I love this one, I kept it. Cinnamon Embers is so freaking good. It's so good. I feel like this didn't throw terribly well. I haven't tried much from Pink Prissy, but I have that same oil from that Smell Good shop in a scoopable, and it's amazing. I love that scent. It's so good. It's like very ambery. It's woodsy. It's not, it's so different than it's not like Red Hot Cinnamon at all. It's barely even cinnamon. It's just like this woodsy, roasty, almost marshmallowy smell. It's similar to Autumn Flannel, and it's just really, really good. And then I have I Believe from Supertarts. This is fresh fallen leaves, toasted marshmallows, and what the heck, pumpkin pie. Yeah, this is good. This was good. I love anything that has, you know, bakery and earthy mixed in. It performed very well. That was D-Stash, and it looked pretty old, and it threw very well. And then I have Jazz Club. I bought this one off of somebody. This is from Enchanted Scent Memories. This is Jazz Club type, and, you know, from Replica. Really good. Smelled just like it. Performed well. Blueberry Pumpkin Patch type from Yum Yum Wax. This was so good. I don't think... No, I can barely smell anything on most of these, but it's so good. It smelled just like the candle, and it was a great performer, and it was just a delight. And Mermaid Lagoon from Creations by Dawn. This was nice. This was like fruity floral, and I usually don't like that. It was actually really nice. Really, really strong. And then Dragon's Blood. Holy crap. Not much to say here. It was just Dragon's Blood, which I found out that I like now. All of a sudden I like it. Weird, but wow. That thing is so strong. That was so strong. It was awesome. I just used half of a little cube, like maybe 0.2 ounces. Blow you out of the house. And then Silkeys Soaps and Scents. This was in a bakery bag I bought. Pink. Why can't I think of? Yeah, what the heck? Pumpkin pecan waffles. What the heck? And cashmere. And this was really cool. On cold, this just smelled like pumpkin pecan waffles. And I was like, lame. But then when I used it, after like 20 minutes, the cashmere came out, and then it like almost fully took over. It was really interesting how much it changed, and it was nice. I liked that. It like snuck up on you, and I don't know, it was interesting. So that one was good. And it was strong, and it lasted for hours and hours. And especially the cashmere one, that impressed me, because once it was just cashmere, I didn't expect it to throw that well, and it did. And then Razzie Zucchini. Wait, no, never mind. I still have this. I'm trying to go in order of the vendors. Silkeys Soaps. This is banana chocolate sugar cookies whipped cream. I got that off of someone. That's someone else's custom. I probably wouldn't order that. It was very banana forward. It's a nice banana. It wasn't super Laffy Taffy. Not super authentic either. Kind of in between. Good performer. And then that Smell Good shop. Razzie Zucchini, which is raspberry zucchini bread. That was nice. Good performer. This is her, the little like shower steamer thingies. This is Losers Club, which I freaking love. This is Palo Santo and Coca-Cola. And it's so good. They're a match made in heaven. Because to me, woody scents come off like Coke to me a lot. I don't know why the heck that is, but they are so good together. This is such a good scent. But I just don't smell it. Like, I'm done with shower steamers. I don't smell them at all. Like, never. I don't, yeah. I got that 40% off during her store closing. So, you know, great deals, but I just don't smell them. It's not on her. I just never do. I guess because I use a lot of scented products in the shower. And then I have Sassy Girl Aroma. This is No Greater Love, which is crisp bergamot, juicy blackberry, and ripe raspberry. Dude, this was amazing. This is something I would never order again. Like, you never know with things. Like, that just sounds really basic to me, and I wouldn't order that, but holy crap. I got this in a D-stash. And at first I was like, oh, I wish it could have been something more cool, more interesting, just because I love Sassy Girl. But I don't buy it usually because it's just, it's not that it's that crazy expensive. It's just, I don't want like a giant bar. I want to be able to try a lot of different things, and I don't want to get stuck buying 5 things because that's all I can afford. And then I only get 5 cents. I'd rather get 10 cents and get them, you know, half the size. I understand why she does that, but yeah, it's just not my thing. But this was amazing. Point is, it was so complex for just, you know, like berry scent. Like, it was so complex this could be made into a perfume now. It was so beautiful. I don't know what the hell is going on with her like berry oil, if it's that great, but it was just so complex and beautiful, and I wish I could have a perfume of that. I can't even describe to you. It was just really good, and it was really strong. And then I have Carrot Cake from Sassy Girl. Self-explanatory. That was really good. I liked that. It was cream cheesy. It was maybe a little bit spicier than a carrot cake normally is, but it was very nice. And then I have Knowles Farm Scents. Cozy Evenings. This is leaves. I don't know if this is BBW type. I didn't get anything like that here though. And then Beach Evenings, which is beach nights. And then Comfort, which again, I don't know if that's BBW type, which I love that scent. I didn't necessarily pick that up here either, but it just smelled like the most creamy, beautiful beach nights. It was really beautiful. And I was impressed by it because it smelled really light on cold. And I was concerned about that, but it was, yeah, it was top notch. It was really good, and I could smell it very, very well. And I was impressed, and that was beautiful, and I would actually rebuy that one. Sugar cookie dough bread, Amish friendship bread, zucchini bread, and sugar cookie. That was really delicious. Mostly smelled like zucchini bread. Very, very good performer. And then I have a bunch of RoseGirls. Lattes with Girlfriends in the Woods. This is Ice Vanilla Woods, BBW, Vanilla Hazelnut Mocha, and Girlfriends. That was so good. And I thought I was tired of Ice Vanilla Woods. That was so delicious. I loved that so much. And I've got to do Ice Vanilla Woods with coffee again, because that was actually amazing. That was probably one of my favorite things here for sure. And then Pumpkin Macadamia Streusel Kuchen. Self-explanatory. Pumpkin Gourmand. And yeah, Espresso Pumpkin Frappe. And the more the better. I have all 3 of these. They're all kind of similar scents, and they were all really good. I would say the same thing about all of them. I'm just trying to be fast. They were all good performers, and they just felt like the perfect thing to use this time of year, and I loved blending with them. RoseGirls performance is usually pretty dang good for me. Sometimes they smell light on cold, and then also her bakery will get light quickly, but those were all very nice. And then from Happy Hippo Creations, I have Blackberry Cashmere Cedar. It smelled like an even blend of both of those, and it was very nice. And then Blackberry Laundry from Happy Hippo as well. Very, very good. Yeah, very pretty. This she gave to me for free in my order, which I very much appreciated. That was really nice and really strong. I'm still like trying to see what's up with Happy Hippo, to see if they're like strong or weak. I've had like mixed performance. Those are both great. And then I have a bunch from the Bathing Garden. This is Mysteries of the Pumpkin. I loved that one. That smells exactly like pumpkin carving from Goose Creek, and I love it. It's just like the most perfect blend of like pumpkin and apple, and just, it could be seen as basic, but it's not basic to me because it was just so beautiful. It was just so good. And then Poisoned Apothecary. Oh yeah, this was the one that was like, it's supposed to be like apple cider or something, but for some reason this smells just like barbecued wood. Oh, it's so strange. I don't dislike it because I'm weird, but it's almost like you took jalapeno and you mixed it with like barbecue wood or something. I don't know why the hell I'm getting that. Ghost of Samhain. That one comes apart. Those ones don't, I don't think. This smelled more like a Christmas scent. It smelled kind of like maybe like a slight char, but like mostly like a cranberry tree scent to me. And then Darling Pumpkin. This was really nice. Yeah, this is like almond cream pumpkin. And I didn't have the notes to quite a few of these, but I think that one has like almond in it. And then Pagan Moon. This was so-so. Kind of like a different version of Sweater Weather. It was that type of blend. Like a cool eucalyptusy, leafy, outdoor blend. I think it has like strawberry and apple in it, which I don't think I really picked up on strawberry. And then Pumpkin Masquerade. Oh yeah, this was the one I loved. I loved this one. That was hard for me to use up. This was similar to that Tarjay one, which is similar to the Great Pumpkin. Really ginger forward. So pretty, yeah. Like this is not like pumpkin spice. This is like really, really creamy, more gourmand than that. And really like ginger forward and really buttery. And I think I did find the notes and it had butter as a note, I think. It's very buttery and this was really, really good. And I would love if that was like a whole ass candle. That was really very, very nice. And then I have Sea Sugar. This is Purple Slush. I think that's the only thing I've tried from them. And I'm only including it because it was really good. This was really nice. It was really, really strong. It smelled like grape candy and I loved it. And I'd actually like to have more like grape scents. That was actually really pleasant. I don't usually ever get something that's just like straight up, just like a fruit candy smell. And then I have Everything Vice Tightrope Walker. This is cherry pie, peach cobbler, vanilla ice cream. And I have Everything Vice on the way and I can't wait. This was actually really nice. At first I was like, but it ended up being really strong. And there's something about it. It's actually not like crazy gourmand to me for some reason. I think maybe there's like a somewhat of a body care element that makes me like it. Because it's not super like pie-like to me. But it is very pleasant. And then, I think I'm almost there. Vampires Love 3 Cakes. This is 3 cakes mixed with vampire blood type from Scoopable Wax, now called Macaron Wax, soon to be called nothing because they're closing. This is beautiful. It smells like both those things. I love 3 cakes. I'm getting a little sick of it now because I've used it a lot, but oh my gosh, I love 3 cakes. And the vampire blood was good with it. I feel like it's more tart than vampire blood usually is though. And then Apple Cider by the Campfire, which is apple cider, campfire marshmallow. Very nice. Yeah, mostly I like this one. This has surprised me, yeah. For some reason, I don't know if it's the Marshmallow Fireside doing it, but like, or Campfire Marshmallow. I guess that's a different oil, maybe. But to me, this has like clove to it. I feel like there's like clove rather than what cider usually is. It's not a bright cider at all to me. And it's kind of like dark. It's almost like a toasted dark clove to me. Almost reminds me of like Pumpkin Bonfire. That's nice. And then Yummer's Delight Fuzzy Socks and Chill. This was basic apple cinnamon smelling to me. Yeah, I didn't love this one. I don't know. This is supposed to be like a chai tea scent. I didn't get that at all. It smelled like apple cinnamon. It was okay. And then Moonbeam. I can't remember what the heck everything was. This smells like a creamy cashmerean scent. Pretty. Yeah, this was pretty. I blended with it and it was very, very pretty. I need to start using some of her stuff on her own to see if it is performing well, because I like to do blends and then I don't know how things perform sometimes. And then Are You Afraid of the Dark? I can't remember the notes on this, but it has to have leaves in it. Yeah, I want to look that up for sure, because to me this smells like leaves. BBW. I like it more because it's darker, but I can't figure out, because normally I don't buy leaves blends, or I try not to just because I know they take over and I want something more unique than that. But yeah, I gotta look that up. It was good. Good performer. Ding Dong the Witch is Dead. Hoo-hoo. This one was great. This one was really good. One of my favorites of the month. Again with the freaking Cider Lane. This is Cider Lane mixed with fresh baked bread or French baguette or however it's worded. So good. So good. What's funny is when I smell this, I don't think of bread, but yet it smells very different from Cider Lane. That's what I love about winter wax. And all these blends is like, you can take all these really obvious things you've smelled a million times, but you blend them and it becomes its own thing, and you can't even tell that those things are in there sometimes. Only sometimes. Like I said, that one smells like leaves, and that's like unmistakable. Like, I don't know, maybe it's not even in there, but it smells just like it. But I can't even barely tell that Cider Lane, but yet it's it doesn't smell like bread either, but it just smells so good. It smells like beautiful, like buttery apple donuts or something. It's just delicious. And yeah, I think that's it. This is gonna be so freaking long. I might have to do this in 2 parts. I'm gonna see what happens once I edit it. So if you got to the end, thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love to know what you tried this month and what you loved the most. Like I said, I think mine was the Ding Dong, The Witch is Dead from Yummers, and then the Vanilla Woods coffee one from RoseGirls. What the heck was that called again? The Lattes with Girlfriends in the Woods. That was really freaking good. That was really good. And the Knowles Farm, like Leaves, Beach Nights, Comfort one was great. Yeah, a lot of good stuff this month. And I'm still gonna have some big ones coming up because I'm really trying to get through some wax because I bought so much D-Stash. I went crazy getting D-Stash, affordable wax, and now I've actually made a lot of legit wax orders, so now I have a ton. Now I'm having like too much wax. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of empties in the future. So I appreciate you guys watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys next time. Happy Samhain. Blessed be.